Hello, welcome to Friday Night Live. I am your host, Kat Carter, and I am just so excited that you decided to come and hang out with me this evening on this beautiful Friday evening. How was everybody's week? Did you all have a good week? Was it a hard week? Was it a good week? We had a rainy week, and then we had some cool weather, and now it's about 90 degrees. I don't really like the summer. I like the fall. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. So anyway, Friday Night Live is a positive platform where we come to inform, innovate, and inspire. And I surely hope that that is what we have been giving to you for a whole year. It is our anniversary. May, we started this show, Cheryl, May 2020. Can you believe it's been a year?
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow. I'm just honored to be used in this fashion. To God be the glory. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it's been a year. So let's go into our encouragement corner, and you just won't believe who I have in the studio today. OMG. I've been trying to get him for a while. I am just so excited. All right. So I'll tell you what, let's do our encouragement corner. Let me calm down. And then I'm going to introduce to you our artist of the week. Unfortunately, our business guests, they had a death in the family. And so they had to reschedule. So what I have done, I have kidnapped the artist for a whole hour. Yes. All right. So let's do our encouragement. Our encouragement reads, when I have tried to live up to the dreams and expectations of someone else, I soon discovered that those dreams and expectations could never make me happy. I realize it is only through following my own inner guidance, through letting God inspire me, that I can be happy with who I am. God's loving spirit is always with me to guide me in being the unique person I am meant to be. And when I am being that person, I have so much to give the world. I have so much within me, which is mine alone to give. So I live in celebration of my authenticity. By being true to myself, I discover what is really and what it really means to be God's creation of life. As I give what is mine to give, I am being the authentic me that God created. Taken from the Daily Word, 365 days of love, inspiration, and guidance. That was good, wasn't it? I hope that encouraged you today. All right. No further ado, let's talk about our artist. So my artist, his name is Earl Carter, and I'm trying to figure out if we are related. Earl is a Washington, D.C. based multi-instrumentalist and music producer whose talent, professionalism, and star quality has officially put him in the class of Billboard recording artist. In his earlier years, Earl secured a spot as a member of the platinum selling group Experience Unlimited, where he recorded music for the soundtrack to Do the Right Thing, a Spike Lee production, and the live music video entitled Go Go Live at the Capitol Centre. As a result of those experiences, Earl began getting more involved with studio production. He began to produce musical projects for local and national artists, as well as co-produce dialogue recordings for, I'll give you a few names, Les Brown, Willie Jolly, George Fraser, just to name a few, and some famous athletes, Juwan Howard and Nikki McCrae. During the late 90s, he recorded guitar and bass parts for multiple producers as Daddy's House in New York City for Sean Diddy Combs of Bad Boy Entertainment record label. Over the years, Earl has performed with many different artists. It's so many on this paper, y'all. I'm just going to give you a few of those and see if you are familiar with these names, which I'm sure that you are. Freddie Jackson, Angela Bofield, Regina Bell. Let's see. Parliament Funkadelic, Pieces of a Dream, Spyra Gyra. Are you all familiar with these people? Can you believe who we have in the studio with us tonight? OMG. As a frontman, Earl's band, The Carter's Project, features over worldwide musicians, and consistently gives the audience a spectacular show. He has just released his 9th personal CD project, Silky, which is available on Apple Music and other online stores. He was the lead guitarist and bassist for 2 variety groups, and he was contracted from one of the wealthiest men in the world. And we're going to talk about that in the interview. All right. So this BMI music producer and Grammy Awards voting member has performed and traveled often over the years and is always looking for his next musical challenge. Allow yourself to be entertained by one of the greatest to ever do it. Please welcome to Friday Night Live, my good friend, Earl Carter. I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. I will bless the Lord. I love that song.
I do
How
too.
you doing, Earl?
How are you? I'm good. Okay.
Yes, we are just honored to have you on Friday Night Live. Yes, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. I heard something though.
What you hear?
I heard that this is the anniversary of this show. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, this is the first
Well,
one year.
happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Earl. Thank
I'm
you.
honored to be on this particular date. This show. This is cool. It's kind of
We
cool.
are honored to have you as well. Thank you so much.
Uh,
So I have kidnapped you for the whole hour. So we're going to have a really, really good time.
well,
Um,
well, you know what? I'm not just a musician or artist. Musicians, especially full time. Uh, they're self-employed business owners. So I can handle the other part too.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I used to do a lot of corporate business. So yeah, I can handle that part too.
Okay. All right. Okay. So how long have you been playing? Oh, well, first of all, you are a multi instrumentalist. So you play the bass guitar. I
Yes,
know you play the saxophone.
yes.
What else do you play, Earl?
This guitar here, we call it electrical lead. So yeah, bass guitar, saxophone, and electric guitar are my main instruments. But then I'll play like for my own production. I'll play keyboards and I'll do the drum program. And I really didn't get serious with the drums. I could hold a beat, but not enough to really record. So yeah, so guitar, bass, sax, some keys, woodwinds. I can play pretty much a bunch of woodwinds, and also I learned how to play brass. So I learned to play trumpet and trombone just enough again to do my own stuff. But the only ones that I play out that I will be comfortable with playing out professionally are guitar, sax, and bass. Those three.
Wow. So you know what? I want to ask you a question. Like some of the musicians, when they come, especially instrumentalists, when I ask them how do they begin to produce their music, they usually start with the keyboard and get the melody going, and then they go to their instrument of choice. Is it like that with you, or do you, like, if you're going to play or produce a song on the guitar, do you just go to the guitar, or do you start with the keyboard first and then go to the guitar?
You know what? That's an excellent question, and I say that because it depends on uh, the genre and when the era. Because in the '90s, when I did the majority of my production, I wasn't doing a lot of touring in the '90s, except for the earlier part with EU, um, and then the latter part with a couple of contemporary jazz groups. Then I got real heavy with it in the new millennium. But I was doing a lot of production, but not a lot of guitar because I want to say other than I don't know because I was doing a lot of R&B, hip hop, and stuff like that. Other than Mint Condition and Minneapolis crew, most of the other crew, other artists in those genres didn't want to hear a lot of guitar, so I was just playing keys. I was programming and playing keyboard parts, and I hardly put any guitar in my production in the '90s. And then like when the neo soul era hit and other genres got popular, where the guitar was relevant again, that's when I started writing with my guitar, first. So it depends. So in the '90s, I wrote mostly with the keys, and which is not my first instrument by no stretch of the imagination, but
Hmm.
that's what worked in that era. But then once the millennium came and they started coming back, started adding guitar to a lot of stuff because we would actually sample fret noise on a nylon guitar to do like the in the keys just to give it to make it sound like a real guitar. Um,
Hmm.
so it's kind of crazy because guitar wasn't really that relevant in these particular genres, and then all of a sudden now it is. It's very popular now. So yeah, I go with the guitar now.
Okay. What or who inspired you to start your music journey, like start playing these instruments? Because you're almost like a one-man band. You can almost play anything.
Yeah, so I want to answer both. I want to add something and then answer the question. So
Okay, that's fine.
I have a new single out. It's called Fresh, and I'm playing everything. And I made a video in my studio, so it's not a it's like a low cost, zero cost video. I did everything myself during the pandemic, so no cost video.
Zero is good.
Zero, exactly. And I did like split screens where I'm playing guitar, keyboard, bass, and sax in these 4 different screens, but I put on a different shirt, different color shirt. So people say, "Man, your band is killing, man. I like you. I love your band." I'm like, I'm playing everything myself, man.
Wow.
Yeah, but my brother got me started. He was, notice I say WAS, was a guitarist because he quit. He got me started, and then he quit. I didn't want to play guitar at all. I wanted to play bass. I saw a group called Return to Forever, Stanley Clark, Chicorea, Lenny White, Al Viola. I was fascinated by Stanley Clark's bass playing. And I said, I want to do that right there. So my brother said, yeah, that's cool, but if you learn to play the guitar, then you'll get 2 for 1. But if you just learn to play the bass, you won't know how to play the guitar because of the way it's tuned with the 3rd versus the 4th at one of the strings. So it kind of if you're used to just playing all fourths, straight, it'll throw you for a curve. It'll throw a curve if you get on a guitar and you say, well, wait a minute, why is that string tuned that way? So I said, okay, all right, well, I'll learn guitar. Then I stuck with it, and then I knew how to play bass as well. And then in school, they didn't offer it in the school I was going to. They didn't offer guitar or bass. So I had to pick an instrument. So I chose sax.
Okay.
And I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to be any good on sax because I was, coming in as a beginner in the 10th grade. So, all these other sax players started in like grade school, So I came in with no knowledge of wind instruments, and the only reading and theory that I had was what I bought from books. And, I learned out of the books and studied. We didn't have YouTube and all that back then. So I just bought books from the Music Arts Center. And I didn't know that I was supposed to be any good, but I ended up on the first chair. And then by 12th grade, it was different schools because my parents were retiring. And by the 3rd school, which was in Tappahannock, Virginia, same school actually that Chris Brown graduated from.
Chris Brown, the R&B singer?
Yeah, he's from that same small town that my family is from. And when they retired, they moved back there, so I ended up graduating from that high school. But they set me in a room by myself because my sight reading was so sharp on the saxophone that they were like, well, I tell you what, you go in that room and just keep shedding, and then when we're ready for you, you come out. And because they were kind of they weren't as sharp as I was, because I was used to the competition at my other 2 schools where I wanted to always be in the top 10, and in order to stay in the top 10, you had to be on top of your game. So I practiced like crazy after school, on guitar and sax and bass.
So when you did that, were you using your ear, or you just could read music well, or was it both?
It was both, because I learned a lot of the guitar stuff on the streets and stuff by ear, and then my friend would teach me a little bit of theory, and then what I got out of the books. But all of this on the sax, that was all reading, sight. So like, let's say we get a brand new song, you have the score, and it's not the easiest because this is the advanced class, like jazz ensemble and a concert band with the classical stuff and all of that. So the band director will put a brand new sheet of music in front of everybody, that we didn't have time to practice on and see who can hang. So by the end of uh, the selection, it would be like it's only 3 of us left. So you got
Wow.
a band of 100 people, and at the end it's me and 2 other guys.
Wow.
Yeah, because we're just we're just rolling through it, you know. And that was then. I can't do that anymore because you ever heard of use or lose?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, use or lose.
Okay.
And I actually put that instrument down for years. I just recently picked it up, and that was my sharpest reading instrument as far as reading goes.
Wow. Okay, so it's time for another performance. Earl, what you going to play for us next?
Let me see here. Okay, so that one I think you all recognize. That was my version of "I Will Bless the Lord."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to do a CCM song by Hillsong, and then I guess we'll do some other stuff as well if you have time for me to do something else.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got
I have
a whole hour.
the whole show going.
Yes, yes. So we got time to do a couple of more performances. So you all hang tight.
All
Ladies
right.
and gentlemen, Earl Carter.
All right. Thank you.
So what was the name of that song, Earl?
From the Inside Out.
From the Inside Out.
Yeah, it's a Hillsong cover.
Okay. So Earl, I gotta take a break and do some commercials and thank my sponsor. So rest a little bit and then we'll be right back, okay?
All right.
All right. Introducing national recording artist, saxophonist Ronald Rembert Jr. music for inspirational music to move you, soothe you, and groove to. Available at Amazon Music, iTunes, and other online platforms. Ronald also has a new designer shoe, the Double Quarter Anointed 1S. This shoe is custom designed and handcrafted in Italy. Once you buy a pair, the custom shoes are manufactured and shipped to you. Style meets comfort with a dose of swag, a street-styled low sneaker with sporty sole. Check out the Double Quarter Anointed 1S shoe and Ronald Rembert Jr. music at anointedsax.com. Stepdads showing up and showing out. Check out this latest book written by inspiring author Dr. Cedric Rice. His book is loaded with tips for navigating the complex world of a blended family. Dr. Rice's goal is to encourage, equip, strengthen, and empower the men and the women who love and adore them to fully embrace the challenges, responsibilities, honor, and blessings associated with being a stepfather. The ultimate challenge as a stepfather is to always show up and show out. God is watching. This book can be purchased as a softcover or Kindle at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and iUniverse.com. Stepdads, showing up and showing out. Encourage a stepfather today. Are you shopping for car insurance, business insurance, homeowners insurance, renter's insurance, life insurance? Well, let me introduce you to insurance agent Bryce Armstrong with State Farm. Reach out to him for all of your insurance needs. Give him a call or even request a quote at 618-205-1000. That's 618-205-1000 or Bryce at bstrong.biz. Bryce Armstrong with State Farm, our first choice with competitive prices and friendly service. Give him a call today.
Hi, saxophonist Carl Cox here.
Hi, I'm Tasha Burnett.
Rob Holder.
saxophonist Jason Weber.
My name is Christina Neal.
I'm Bob Mirovich.
Hello, this is stellar nominated musician, Minister Laval Bell.
Hey everybody, it's Castella.
This is saxophonist Tony Craddock Jr.
Hi, this is Charlene, the Stamp Keeper Blair.
I'm Rick Lear. Hey, this is Kevin Moore.
Hello everyone. This is jazz vocalist Carmen Bruner.
Hi everyone, it's Isabella Maria.
Hey y'all, what's up? This is Sinbad.
Hi, I'm Bill Cushing.
And I'm Chuck Corbacero here in New York.
This is saxophonist Chase Huna.
Hey guys, it's saxophonist Aisha DeBose. I just wanted to take some time and say congratulations to my sister, Kat Carter, and happy 1-year anniversary to Friday Night Live. Thank you for all the doors that you've opened for all of us musicians, artists, and business owners. We really appreciate the sacrifice and the dedication and the genuineness of your heart that you've given to us. Happy anniversary, and may God bless you with so many more years to come. All right, bye.
Right, here is our trivia for today. This person was actually born today on May 21st. Y'all know who this is? That's Mr. T. All right, so he was born in 1952. So the trivia tonight is name a TV show or movie that this actor played in. Let me get Earl up here. Let me see if he knows. Let me get Earl up here, see if he knows. Let's see. I'm gonna take this off. There he is. Earl, what you know about Mr. T?
Pity the fool that don't know about the A-Team.
They don't know nothing about Mr. T. They don't know nothing about Mr. T. We're gonna see what they come up with. All right, so that's our trivia tonight. Up for grabs, I have a beautiful headband from Rachel and Elijah Productions, and I also have nice beaded purse. Let's see. Ooh, got a little thing. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, so that's what's up for guys tonight. All right, so let's go back with Earl and let's pick his mind and his brain and find out more about Earl.
All right.
Did you get a nice little rest, Earl?
Yeah. Actually, I was checking out the different artists. So Tony Craddock, we actually met when the African American Museum in DC was built and opened. We both did the grand opening. I was performing on one floor with Marcus Johnson, and when we took a break, I went down to the bottom floor, and I saw a band and with a sax player up front killing it. So, and I sat back and I listened. And man, these guys are outstanding. I walked up and he introduced himself. He said, "Yeah, man, I know you." I said, "I heard good things about you as well." Ken Navarro, actually, a good friend of mine. I helped. I believe he did some production for Tony Craddock as well. So
Tony was on the show. Actually, I think about 2 weeks ago, and since you brought him up, I got to send him a shout out. Look what he sent me. He sent me one of his CDs, and he autographed it. So nice. It's going back there on the wall of fame soon.
Yeah, I plan on sending you one as well.
I can hardly wait. I'm going to put you right there. All right. So, if there was anything else you wanted to do or thought, is there anything else you wanted to do, or is there anything that you thought you would want to do if you were not a musician?
Well, I used to be a distribution center manager. That was my profession while I was raising my kids and wanted to make sure that I had a solid foundation. So I worked from the ground level up to running a couple of large distribution centers with 200 and something employees and management team and all of that. That was kind of cool because that, along with going to school for business management allowed me to, when I was ready to, once my kids were grown, to step out and do the music full time. I had some type of substance, something to work with foundation. So I enjoyed that career as well, but it really got me ready for, even though I'll be honest, I wanted to go to Berkeley, weren't having it because they were like, music doesn't pay the bills. You're not wasting my money. If you want to go to Berkeley, you're going to have to pay for it yourself. And I understood what they were saying, you know, especially in their generation. You got a good job and you kept it until you retired. This is another time now, but I understood where they were coming from. So
yeah,
I'm kind of glad that it went the way it went, because my business experience is what I fall back on, and it enabled me to get through this pandemic and so forth, because I knew how to take that knowledge and use it to run my business and multitask and work with the multiple streams and the planning and organization skills and all that stuff. It really paid off. So
that's a blessing that you had something else to fall back on.
Yeah. So I'm kind of happy that I did that.
Yeah.
I like what I'm doing. I can't say that there's anything else that I wanted, like on a bucket list, other than I've gone to 4 out of the 7 continents. There's only one more that I would really want to. The ones I went, of course, I'm very North American in this. I've worked in Europe, Asia, and Africa. A lot of time in Africa. A lot of time in Africa.
Where do you want to go that you haven't been?
Antarctica.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's like so different. You know, I did my research, and it's like it's nothing like anywhere else. So that's the one I want to go to.
I wanted to ask you about your trip to Ethiopia. So you were contracted from one of the wealthiest men in the world. Tell us about that.
Oh, Alamoudi. So Alamoudi is a multi-billionaire. He's based out of like Dubai and Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. So he's like in the like in Asia and Africa. You know, he has a lot of money, so he can do both. But so one of his assistants, who is a very wealthy guy as well, John B. Was hiring the entertainment for their 5-star hotel. It's called the Sheraton, but it's like a castle, like on a Coming to America. It's set up like that. So
wow.
Yeah, it was crazy, because I actually found out that a lot of what we're told about Africa is not really true.
Correct.
When you get to go over there and experience it and actually live it. Now, the first time I went to Africa, it was only for a couple of weeks. Went to Ghana. I was like one of the house band musicians for BET during the Ghana music festival. So 2 weeks isn't enough time to really, you get a little bit, but not like spending 6 months out of a year for 3 years straight, and then going back a couple of times, to East Africa, to Ethiopia. I really learned that it's not what we think it is over here. It's over. This Africa is beautiful. I mean, I lived there, to be honest with you.
Wow. I've never been to Africa, but that's one of the places I would love to go. I know my mother would love to go there. She's always talking about going to visit some parts of Africa.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that you also teach music. You do music lessons. So tell us about that.
Well, I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah, because I might want to learn how to play some instruments.
Okay. All right. Well, you know how to find me. So, all right. So here's the thing. So prior to the pandemic, teaching was, and one of the ways that when I decided to do this full time, it's not like I didn't like retire from corporate. I left corporate and pursued a musical career. So it's not like I have this big retirement check coming in or anything.
Okay.
So I still have a mortgage and all that other, the car notes and all kinds of bills just like anybody else. I needed to make money now. But just gigging only, just gigging alone, even though I would have up to 300 gigs a year sometime, but that'll burn you out too. And it definitely burned me out to the point where I tried to scale back to like 200 and then I got it down to like 150 before the pandemic shut everything down. So the teaching was supplementing the gigging and the production and the licensing of songs, placements. The teaching was like a side thing. Well, but once it shut down, once the pandemic shut everything down, so like those 150 gigs were just wiped off of my calendar, gone. And that was my primary source.
Wow.
Yeah, gone. So a couple of friends of mine, one actually passed away, but it's a guitar player.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, Mike Sampson. He would always teach online. And then also Scott Paddock. Mike Sampson was a guitarist. Scott Paddock's a saxophonist. Scott Paddock and I were on a gig together, and he was about to do a tour in Europe. And he, he's doing these tours where there was all coliseums, and he's on the big screen and sold out venues and stuff. And right before he left, I just happened to ask him. I said, "So how do you do this online thing, man? All my students either come to me or I go to their home." He says, "Dude, it's easy." I said, "How is it easy? Isn't there a latency issue or something? Because if we try to play at the same time, somebody's going to be ahead of the other one, right?" He says, "No, because you don't play at the same time. You take turns. You show them something, they play it, you correct them, and you just take turns back and forth." I said, "Oh, okay." So he told me that. And then a couple of months later, we get shut down. So I said, "Now let me try this." So I tried it. And then I built up used my managerial skills and my marketing experience to build up my client base. One of them was interesting because I got on a list. You know how if you Google, the Google ranking, you might be low, or if they put in certain keywords, you shoot to the top.
Yes.
Certain words would shoot me straight up to the top of Google for a guitar teacher. And then I ended up teaching on her birthday. Tyra Banks boyfriend wanted to give her a special birthday gift. So I think it was about 10 things that day, and one of them was a guitar lesson. Since my name shot to the top of that particular search word, I got the job. So next thing you know, I'm teaching Tyra Banks online.
Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of other people. So instead of having students just in the DMV, as we call it, DC, Maryland, and Virginia, I have students now in 12 different states right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
If someone was interested in taking some lessons, how could they get more information or get a hold of you?
Well, I'm looking at, I don't know if everybody else can see this, but on my screen, I'm looking at earlcartermusic.com.
They can see it.
Okay, cool. If they see that, if they go there, everything from my gigging schedule to my teaching to my albums, the whole nine, everything is right there at that website with the, what I offer, how to schedule the lessons, different methods of payment, the whole nine, everything is right there. And I designed that myself. I only say that because some people ask me who designed. It's not that fancy, but people ask me, "Man, that's a nice site. Who designed it?" I said, "I did it myself." I said, "Okay, can you design one for me?" No, I don't like doing that. So that's the only reason I mentioned it, because people have skill sets, but it's important to do what you. To me, it's important to do what you love doing.
Yeah, I agree. When I used to work at a radio station in Houston, one of the announcers, when she used to get off, she used to always say the saying. It said, um, "Do what you love to do, because when you love what you do it with love." And she would end her show with that, and that's always stuck with me. So I get it. But I think it's really cool, like for your website, that you have everything there. It's like a one-stop shop, so they don't have to go to all these different places to try to find you. They just go there and they can find out what they need to.
I want to comment on that because I do a lot of self-help research learning as well, like on YouTube. And one of the people, as far as when it comes to marketing music, one of the gurus said that that's the worst thing you can do because it confuses people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you need to have 3 separate sites. And then I said to myself, okay, that's his opinion.
Right.
I'm getting a lot of work from this website. And I had, as a matter of fact, somebody on social media, it was TikTok, guys sent out a question for everybody to answer in the comments. It said, website or no website? What do you think? As in not having a website at all, because a lot of people want to go the cheap route. I don't have a problem with that, especially if you don't have the budget for it. But I told him, I said, I've been a full-time professional musician for decades, and I get most of my work via people Googling and then my website coming up, and they visit my website. That's where I get my real work from. Now, every once in a while, a social media hit will pop up.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the people aren't really interested in, if they're searching, and just scrolling. If they're scrolling, they're not necessarily interested in what you're talking about. So you're not going to get a lot. I don't get a lot of hits that way. I get mine from people looking for what I'm offering. And that's how I get it. They Google me, or they Google that particular subject. They might not even know who I am. But then when they put in these certain search words, I pop up at the top. And the next thing you know, they go, let me see if this guy is any good. They go to my website, and then they say, that's the guy I want to hire right there. Mm-hmm. And so it works for me. It may not work for this guy who says you should have 3 separate sites. For me, I put it all together, and I get plenty of work.
Yeah, you got to do what works for you, Earl. I mean, yeah. Sounds like that's working really, really well.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you believe the hour is almost over?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, didn't that go fast?
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to let you do another performance. Then I'm going to do the accolades and find out who the winner is, and I'm going to let you close the show with another final performance. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. So what you going to do next?
So what I'll do, I mean, I couldn't leave without doing something off of my new CD. So I'm going to do a song titled Silky off of the album Silky. Now, the actual project, can I mention this real quick?
Yes, go ahead.
That song features Marcus Johnson, he's a good friend of mine. And then I have a few of my friends on this CD. Let's see, I have Joachim Joyner is featured on the CD, Michael Linkton, Marion Meadows, David Dyson, Philip Doc Martin, Patrick Cooper. And this one, like I said, it features Marcus, but I'm going to play the parts where he would have been playing. So it won't be any ivory tinkling of the ivory or whatever they call it. This is going to be all guitar on this one. All right.
Okay. All right. That was really nice, Earl. I really like that beat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, that was really, really nice. We try with the effects. That's my daughter over there hitting the applause.
Oh, okay. Tell her I said thank you. I've been doing this too long because
she can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, she likes to be in the shadows.
Yeah, because I don't have any stage fright at all. I just don't care.
Okay. All right. So we have okay. So this was a question. This was a question, Earl. Okay. Mm-hmm. Name the TV show and movie that this actor played. And you said the A-Team. You know any other movies that he's played in?
He played in one right here. What was it called? Something DC. It was a good one. Because the Junkyard Band got their start in that movie. One of the go-go bands in Washington, D.C. DC Cab. That's what it's called.
Oh, I don't even think I got that on the list. Can you think of another one?
Well, I gave you two already.
Okay, so look. This is what I got.
You do Rocky. Yeah. Okay.
I remember Rocky.
Yeah.
I didn't know none of the other ones, and then the other one that you just mentioned, DC Cat.
Yeah.
So the winner, whoever picked, I mean, they didn't have to pick all of these; they just needed to pick one. Okay. My dad used to love the A-Team, like when it was a TV show back in the day. Yeah, we used to watch it with him. Okay, so our winner tonight is Mamie Sanders. Yay, Mamie! Look what you got. Look what you got. Okay, so we want to thank We want to thank, hold on. There it is. We want to thank Lisa Boykin from Elijah Creations, Rachel Elijah Creations, for the beautiful headband. And then we also want to thank my friend in Chicago, Donna Coleman, DSC Vision Corner, for the beautiful purse. So these are going to Mamie Sanders. Congratulations. Yay. Yay. All right. So Cheryl, you ready to do some Cheryl shout outs and accolades? Okay, let's do a few accolades. Let's see here. Let me put you on here. Where's the Cheryl shout outs? There it is. All right, Cheryl, it's all you.
All right. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, go ahead.
You add me in?
Oh, is he on mute?
Well, can you add me in?
Oh, add you in. Did you want to like go in for real?
Mama.
Wait, hold on, Earl. I think she's coming in. I don't believe it.
All right.
She's going to get on with us. Oh my gosh, I don't believe it. What a treat. Oh my goodness.
Do you have your guitar with you?
No.
It's in her room. It's in her room though.
She on mute. Looks like the mute thing is on.
Can you hear her?
Yeah, through your mic probably, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sure, you're on mute. Let me see.
Hello.
Unmute.
Hello.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Hi. Bright light. Hi.
Hello, Cheryl. Media director.
Huh?
Hello, media director.
Hello, Earl. Good job. Good job.
Well, thank you. You too. I like the clap, 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 clap. I like that sound effect. Yeah.
There's like
I
a
have a
little
few
echo.
things up my sleeve.
You got a little echo going on. I can't figure out what it is. Let me see. I may have to do a shout out.
Okay.
I think it's because the laptop mic was on.
Did you take it off? Did you turn it off? Okay, try it again. But now you're muted again.
I'm coming through I shouldn't come through
Can you hear her, Earl?
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure everybody can hear her. Okay, because it looks muted on my screen.
Yeah, mine too. It's a little low, but I can hear.
My mic is on.
Okay. Can you guys hear Cheryl? Please let me know if y'all can hear Cheryl. Go ahead, Cheryl.
All right. Let's see who we have on the horn today. We have Miss Tina Wilson here on Facebook. Hey, Tina Wilson, glad to see you back. We had Mother DeBose. Hi, Mother DeBose. It's good to see you. Daryl Evan Jones popped in. Yes, he was fracking them frets, son. He was fracking them frets.
Talking about you, Earl.
We got Tony Bellano Thomas. Hey, Tony, over in the island of Tobago.
Wow.
That's the owner of the reggae band that I do like a million gigs with. She's the band owner.
Hello. Welcome to Friday Night Live. Oh wow, that's so awesome.
Good to have you.
Yes.
Can I shout out too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I saw Craig Marshall, good friend, Chris Gibbs. He's an engineer, bass player. His brother Van played with Ricky Martin for years, and his son, his nephew Salam Remy, is like one of the major vice presidents of Sony. He's got like mega hits from I mean like ridiculous.
Chris Gibbs? Did you say Chris Gibbs or
Chris Gibbs? Yeah.
Chris Gibbs, I need to talk to you so you come to Friday Night Live. Okay, go ahead, Earl. Who else you want us to send a shout out to?
I can't remember. It was a bunch of them on there that I recognized. Sarah Dubose. Hey, it's a bunch of them. Yeah. But so I can't. I'm old. I can't remember all of that. Go ahead. Cheryl, go for it.
Okay. Okay, we also have Joynell. Hey, Joynell Bo, welcome back. It's good to see you too. Auntie Karen. Hi, Auntie Karen. It's good to see you. Mwah. We got Karan Edmonds. Hey, girl. TGIF. I know this week has been.
Hey, I sent out some Mother's Day gifts, so if you all got them, let me know that you got them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Those Mother's Day gifts were beautiful, by the way. They really were. We have Miss Peggy Neal in here as well. Hey, Miss Peggy.
That's First Lady Neal, and Pastor Neal is on here too.
Yes, I saw Mr. Charles Neal as well. We have Mrs. Gerald. Hey, Mrs. Gerald. Brother Esau is here. Hi, Brother Esau. Welcome back. We have Joycelyn Atlin. It's good to see you as well. Welcome back as well, Miss Cynthia Banks. It's good to see you too. Auntie Sally and Auntie T. Hi. Auntie Mamie. Hi. We got Walter D. Williams. It's good to see you as well. Miss Lady Jackson. Happy Friday. Sorry, not Friday, but Friday.
There's someone named Connie McLean. I think she's on YouTube. We have a few people on YouTube. Earl too as well.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yes. Hey, Connie McLean over in San Jose. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
This is so cool.
Oh, we got Kevin Moore came in to say hi. He wanted to say hi before he hopped on to his flight.
So Kevin Moore, Earl, he's a stellar nominated saxophonist. He was on last week.
All right.
Yeah. So actually, I gotta give him a shout out. The song that we played at the beginning of the in the prelude, that was from his CD entitled "Every Breath We Take," and we played "Can I Testify."
I was playing along with it over here. It was killing in the guitar part. I started. There was a nice solo, and I started playing the solo with it. Nice, very good work. Excellent.
Is that potential for a remix release? We got your friend Chris Gibbs. He hopped in here to say hi. Hey, Chris. Hope you enjoyed. Craig Marshall as well. I hope you enjoyed as well. Welcome to Friday Night Live.
Yes, welcome. We always like to have nice new people to come in and say hi to us. It's always fun and exciting when we get some new people. You brought some new people to Friday Night Live, Earl.
Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way.
I really appreciate it. I hope that they're enjoying the show. Are you all enjoying Earl? You know what? I know he's been around for a while, but he can use some encouragement. You all send us some hearts and some likes and encourage him. Okay. All right, Earl, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an opportunity. If you want to encourage the viewers, like maybe 1 or 2 minutes, if you want to say a few things, and then you can go into your final song. I'm going to let you close us out. Is that okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to let Earl close us out. So you all have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. And Lord willing, I will see you all next Friday. Love you. And thank you so much. Congratulations to our winner tonight, Mamie Sanders. Congratulations. All right, Earl, it's all you.
All me. All right. So I'm going to make this short. Let me just say that I know it's been a tough time for a lot of us. We've lost loved ones during the pandemic. Some have. I know I have. I lost cousins, an uncle, and then my particular industry, as far as the live performance, was just completely shut down for the most part. So it's started. I see some light at the end of the tunnel, actually a pretty big light right now, and the gigs are coming back, and I'm sure that a lot of other folk are seeing the same thing. So I just want to say, keep the faith, and I definitely believe that God has a plan for us, and as long as we stay dedicated, we'll be fine. So I want to thank you all for hanging out with us, and I appreciate the love and support. And we're gonna be fine. We're very resilient, and I'll see you at a live concert soon. Go to my website again, earlcartermusic.com. Got a bunch of shows on there, especially with the reggae band, with Tony's group. Tons of shows from Atlantic City to Rhode Island to Delaware to Northern Virginia, you name it. But all right, so enough talking. Let's do some music. This song is called Cocktail Showers. It's from my favorite CD. Okay.
Earl, I forgot to thank you for being on the show. I know that you're busy, and it's just an honor. It is an honor to have you on Friday Night Live.
I don't care.
I have been y'all. I've been trying to get Earl on this show for a minute.
Because I'm always busy.
I know, and that's why I just want to say thank you so much for giving up your time and encouraging us and sharing your beautiful gifts with us on Friday Night Live. Blessings to you and your future endeavors. Blessings to you and your new projects. And when you have some time, I would love to have you come back and hang out with us at Friday Night Live.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
All right.
All right, thanks. Song is Cocktail Showers off of my 495 CD.